So this is what I do in school or my job from 7 to 2. I have about 21 students that I'm working with, and part of our planning is paperwork to see how students are doing. When students get something incorrect, I like to check with them and make sure that they. When I got home from work, we worked on a bouquet for my niece that was going to be graduating from high school. So we put together a money and a roses bouquet. My husband had already bought the roses when I got home, and then he helped me put the money together to be able to add it into the bouquet. And then this was going to be my first time making this, so let's see how it turns out. I had a lot of fun with this because it was really entertaining. At the end, my husband had to help me with a couple things like holding the bouquet because it got really thick with all the roses. And then this was the final result. I also wrote a letter to her that said, "Congratulations, God bless you," and a little verse on there. And this is how it turned out. I hope she likes it. I really enjoyed making this bouquet.
Ready? Ready? There we go.
Dayanara Aniceto Carranza.
The next day, what we started working on is getting ready on the baby's arrival. So I used this part to put all the diapers, all the wipes that we got. Fortunately and thank God, we got organized like a small baby shower by the church members. It was something that I was really not wanting to do because I didn't want anybody to spend money on us. However, that was very grateful. I am so thankful for each one of them. They showed their appreciation towards us. We got diapers, wipes, a little bit of everything. The following weekend, we went with Lila to one of her soccer practices. She signed up for a soccer classic that included one soccer practice and one soccer game. So we paid for that so that she could join this. She really enjoys soccer, and we had a good time with her, just supporting her. She has never played soccer in a team like that before, so she had a lot of fun. And we noticed that she was one of the little ones in there, but she's gonna be little too. And she was doing a great job. She looked so excited playing, and we just had a great time out here with her. It was on a Sunday, so we did have to leave church a little bit early just so that we could eat before coming here. And after that, she was having a lot of fun.
¿Quién va a ir a soportarte, Elisa? También enseñaste otro truco, ¿no?
So, good morning. Today is June 4th, and Emma has a field trip today. She wants me to pack her lunch. So, she wants an egg and ham burrito. I'm also going to add some grapes to her lunchbox and some fresh strawberries. And this is the lunchbox or the lunch container that she wants to take today. So, I'm going to get everything ready. She wanted to pack a Kool-Aid, and this is a lunchbox she's gonna take. So I'm gonna start by putting the Kool-Aid in her lunchbox, and then I'll put the little the container with her food on it. I have the tortilla heating up in the pan for the egg. In the meantime, I chopped the ham and the veggies that I'm gonna put into the egg. I'm drying up the strawberries. Emma and Lila like the fruit a lot. Well, I think all of us, we all have a favorite fruit. However, grapes and strawberries are something that we all like, so we always try to have some. Lila also wanted a pack, so I'm going to use this blue container for Lila. She is going to take also a burrito, and I have it ready for her. And then I'm going to put grapes into her lunchbox as well so that she can eat those. Lila was ready and she noticed that I still have a couple things to do, so she helped me cut out some grapes. I also added some chips to Emma's lunch container because she really likes those chips and she asked me. This is how Emma's container turned out. Her burrito, chips, grapes, and strawberries. I'm going to add a small fork for Emma so she can eat her fruit with. And then this is my lunch. I have a wrap here with some of the leftovers that we had from yesterday. I also had, I have some pineapples, some green grapes, 2 tangerines, and a banana. So this is for my lunch and my snack throughout the day. I like snacking a lot. So I either snack on a banana, my fruit, and then I save everything else for my lunch. And then I'm going to make myself a strawberry and banana milkshake as my breakfast, and that's going to be my breakfast and my lunch. So for my milkshake, I'm going to add frozen strawberries, bananas, and protein. So we're all set with our lunch boxes. And Emma was desperate to leave because today was her field trip to the beach. So she was the first one to head out the house. She was really ready to go in the car. She has her lunchbox, her sunglasses, her shorts, and we put some sunscreen on her because she's going to be outside all day. So she was ready to go. We got to school and then she was ready to go directly into her class. In the class being almost the last week, this is how we set up our desks, just to have more space, to make it a little cleaner, and kids had the choice to sit next to the person they wanted to end the year. So I think this is a good setup because it looks more spacious, and I think the classroom looks bigger this way. And they all are sitting with someone that they wanted to, and I told them they could do that for the last week of school. This is where they're setting up for the picnic today, so we're looking forward to that later. I am going to join Emma for her picnic, and I bought this picnic mat a couple weeks ago, so it's going to be perfect. We are outside now with Emma's class eating lunch. Then they had a chance to look at the goats that were there, the little rabbits, the bunnies, and also they had baby chicks. Emma had been wanting to hold a chick for a while, so this was a perfect opportunity for her. Now what I'm doing is sorting out the field day shirts that they gave to the students. So we got the color purple as our team or for our class. So this is mine. But I started sorting out and it's 3:06 right now, but I stayed a couple minutes late just to put everybody's shirt on their desk so when they come in tomorrow they can put it on. I also need to sort out these that are also going to be given to each student. It says the class of 2033. So I have to be working on selecting their sizes the way that they are ordered, and that way we can hand them out to them to wear. So I still have a lot of cleaning to do, but I'll do it little by little. Right now we have to go. I have to go home, cook, and do a couple other things. So when I got home, I found that my husband had gotten this delivered. It's a letter with the last name on it that he had been really wanting to put outside. Then I started cooking. I made some grilled chicken breast. I also had to, my husband helped me make some rice, so we have some rice here on the side while the chicken breasts are cooking. And then I also sauteed some broccoli and Brussels sprouts with a little bit of sesame seed oil, and that was our dinner for today. And then I started serving all the plates. While I was still at work, I was thinking about what I was going to cook when I got home. So I asked Eileen to take out some chicken breast that I had in the freezer. And then my husband stopped by the store and he bought some broccoli. And here we have it. So we have the chicken breast, the rice, the broccoli, Brussels sprouts. And I also put some fresh spring mix on there just to put together with our dinner, and some salsa. After dinner, we just went outside. My husband wanted to put his letter up on his shed. So what we did is we walked outside and I just helped him by telling him whenever it was. So today my husband and I are going to go to our appointment for 36 weeks. Today is June 5th, so we have exactly 1 month until our due date. So we're going to go and see what the doctor tells us today. I am very nervous. However, I'm excited also that we are getting there to our date. We are going to go up the elevator to the 3rd floor.
El 3.
What we're going to do today is that we're going to put together this baby nursery center that we purchased. My brother, on the day that their church celebrated a baby shower, my brother gave me some money for the baby as a gift. So we took advantage and we used that money to be able to buy this for the baby. We were going to buy it anyway because this is what I wanted. And we're going to put it in the living room so that we can have it, because I feel like I'm going to spend a lot of time in the living room. I also put Emma's Barbie house in the living room for when the baby's, so that when the baby's born, she will have more time with me here in the living room and I can be watching her while I'm watching the baby here. So we're gonna see how this turns out. I really enjoy these kind of nursery centers because they have a spot to sleep the baby in when they're newborns, when they're sleeping, and then a spot to change their diaper. So I really like that. And then in the future it turns into their playpen. So this is really helpful and practical for us. So my husband is going to put this together and we'll see how it turns out. I really like the color. I like the gray a lot. It's going to match with our living room, and I also like the white for the baby. I think that's a nice color. So I was glad that I could find it because we had been looking for many of these. I looked for it in Target and online, and we finally found it. So we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah. Sí, ¿verdad?
Now we're gonna add this part that it's like a little compartment that we can hang on the side where I can put diapers, wipes, or anything else that I would need to have there accessible for me. So he's gonna go ahead and hang that on there, and that's what it's turning out so far like.
Va en ese, creo. Música. Pero yo creo que hay que ponerle pilas, ¿verdad?
Pero ya hasta que esté cerca, ¿no?
Sí. Ahora sí la vamos a acomodar. La voy a dejar aquí. Quedó, así va a quedar el corralito o la cunita. Gracias a Dios, ya está terminada.
This is how it turned out, and it took us about 30 minutes to put everything together. It's really pretty. I really like it. Looks really nice. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. Good morning. Today is Saturday, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We woke up around 6 in the morning because today is my husband's birthday. So we sang the happy birthday to him early in the morning. And Emma also woke up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make him a quick breakfast before he goes to work because he had to work today being his birthday. But that's good anyways because we have the time to make him breakfast and eat with him. So Lisa and Eileen left his birthday gifts on the island because typically when there's a birthday, what we do is set up the island, leave gifts, balloons, but I wanted to do that when he got home from work. That way I could surprise him. So here we started getting everything out to make our breakfast. I'm gonna make some oatmeal pancakes this morning to make something a bit healthy, and I'm also gonna chop up some fresh fruit like strawberries, bananas to add to our pancakes. Emma is always helping me, so right now since she woke up early, she's helping me. I'm also gonna make my husband some of this coffee. He likes the dark coffee, so he got his little packet for him. I like the decaf, or I drink decaf, and Eileen likes the regular coffee. However, he really likes the dark one. So we're also gonna make some coffee for him. And my pancakes are right now looking like this so far. And Emma's gonna help me with the strawberries. She's always trying to help me in the kitchen, so I allow her to do it. I give her a butter knife. Here's the coffee. I'm also gonna pour some orange juice for the breakfast. While I was putting my husband's pancakes together, Emma put her pancakes together. After my husband left to work, Emma did not go to sleep again, so she's had been asking me to come and bring her to this gymnastics place. She really enjoys doing all this stuff, and I decided to bring her. It was at 8:15, so when she told me it was about like 8:10, 8 something, so I said, if you get ready quickly, then we'll go. So she got ready, and I did her hair, and then we came here. She was having a lot of fun. She was enjoying it. And we were here for an hour. Lila stayed home because she was still a little sleepy. So she just wanted to stay home and wait for us with Eileen.
Yeah.
And Emma was having a lot of fun in this. She said she wants to come every weekend now. After taking Emma to the gymnastics, I stopped by, pick up Lila, and we drove down to Home Depot to get my husband his gift that he had been wanting. So I'm gonna get it for him as a birthday gift. This is where we come, and we typically find plants, flowers, and other things for the garden. So this is where we came last time, and he showed me a little tree that he said that if I ever wanted to gift him for, because I had been asking him what he wanted for his birthday, and he told me he wanted something like this. So I'm gonna go and find a good one that we can probably take. I hope that they have some nice ones, because some of them look a little dry. Okay, I found it. This is the one that he had been asking for, or the one that he said that he would love to have one day. He bought one, but it wasn't the same as what he was looking for, so it looks like it's gonna be this one. So hopefully it'll be a good and it will be exciting for him. When I got home from the store, I started cooking, so I made some bean soup that includes veggies and sausage. I also am cutting up some meat that I'm going to be using for the dinner today. Since it's his birthday, I want to make him his favorite food. And when he got home from work, the girls gave him some of the gifts that he had, like they had for him, like cards. Lila made this painting for him, and it was really nice, so she wanted to give it to him as a birthday gift. I wanted to give him a surprise about his party, and he got home from work very early, so I had to ask him to go to Walmart and give me a couple things so that I could set up a little things, finish cooking, and that when he got home everything was nice and set up for him. Then he started opening some of the gifts that Lisa and Eileen gave him and Emma, which included a couple Legos and a couple of car Legos that he likes building.
Pero al final ellos van a hacer pasear las tres.
Wow. Es un Corvette.
I also chopped up some fresh fruit, and I also had here the dinner ready, making some rice. Lise is helping me mop the kitchen just to keep everything clean. Lise, Eileen, and Lila are helping me some guacamole because we're also going to make some grilled ribs outside. So they're helping here as well. Because my husband got home early from work, I didn't have plenty of time to set up like I wanted, so I just put the gift here, a couple things that he really likes, like his little
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tío. Navidad. Happy birthday to you. Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba. No, we're not gonna push you because if not, sí, porque si no va a estar frío eso.
Vas a tener que operar a las dos.
Nada más como que lo pruebas así.